Teacups and tires, a journey untold, where passion ignites and the world unfolds. From humble beginnings to a checkered line, I'm chasing my dreams, one lap at a time.
Hello and welcome to Teacups and Tires, where every lap begins with the perfect brew. I'm your team principal, TNT. Today in break-checking news, Zhou Guanyu returns to F1 as Ferrari's reserve driver for 2025. Do you know how long I practice saying his name? Zhou Guanyu. I am so proud of myself. Look at that. Anywho, I am actually so excited about this news. This makes me extremely happy that he's back. Now, since I'm filming all my videos prior to the day it's actually dropping, you're gonna get this news super late. The season's already started, but I still want to talk about it. I've probably said this 1,000 times. I want to say it 1,000 more times. I do not have a favorite team or a favorite driver. I just like the whole sport and ideology of motorsport racing. I don't know why, but I've always loved Alfa Romeo. From the history to the logo, the company, everything about this brand, I like. And about 3 of my favorite dream cars come from them. So obviously getting into the sport, not having a favorite brand or a favorite driver or anything, I just hooked on with Alfa Romeo. I'm gonna sit on my soapbox for a little bit. I don't believe in parasocial relationships. This man does not know me from a can of paint, but he seems like a really nice guy. So that's where we're starting with that one. Then after his Silverstone crash in 2022, I believe, in July, that's what it was, I started to like him even more. Can't tell, I am definitely a root from the underdog type of person. I've always been that way. So obviously Alfa Romeo and Zhou Guanyu, it's gorgeous, gonna be my homies for the season. And another random reason why I picked Alfa Romeo, besides everything else I said, did you know they're sponsored by Puma? Which is one of my favorite athletic brands in the world. Hi, yes, it's editing TNT. I just googled who Puma sponsors in F1. It's everybody. Sidetrack rant, but this is why I feel like F1 sometimes, and motorsport in general, is like a boys club. Because sometimes if you've never learned about it, never heard of it, you don't know anything until you start looking it up yourself. And you end up looking like a plum full of internet because you didn't know better. But I say to myself, so yeah, Puma sponsors everybody. And before you come at me that, oh, you're from Europe, don't you know about motorsport racing? No, does every American non-play American football or hockey? Probably not. Okay, so editing rant over, now let's get back to the break-checking news. I'm gonna break this down. I like this team because it is an Italian, technically Swiss racing team with a Chinese driver and a German athletic sponsorship. Okay. We are the literal definition of a global citizen. All jokes aside, I really want Zhou Guanyu to be driver on one of the new coming teams. I know, what is it? Cadillac is coming in next year. German company Audi will be presenting, and it would be amazing if Zhou Guanyu goes there. I will be a hypocrite and become a super fan so quickly. But for that to happen, realistically, Leclerc, or Sir Hamilton, I don't know how to pronounce his other last name, would not need to race, which is not going to be good for this year. I'm still learning the ins and outs of S1. But if he is Sir Hamilton, your last name attached as reserve driver, that means Sir Hamilton, your last name attached, can't drive for one race. We already know that this season is going to be a dogfight. So, regardless of who I support, we want all the points on the board as much as possible. So strategically, it doesn't make sense for him to drive. Aside points and world titles for a second, if Zhou Guanyu has a chance to perform in a Ferrari and does well, I think he'll be set for 2026 season with the new teams coming in. If he has the chance to, slightly mentor under Sir Hamilton, new last name a chance, I think this will be a good opportunity for Zhou Guanyu. But I'm not trying to say, he gets mentored as, a rude way to say that he's bad, because, obviously, if he has the means to be an F1 driver, he's doing something right. But to be in a competitive car. I respect Alfa Romeo. It is not a highly competitive car. It is a transactional relationship. The engineering is only as good as the driver, and the driver is only as good as the engineering. They have to work together or it does not work. I mean, come on, let's be honest. How many seasons was Verstappen in a rocket compared to the other bug teams? I mean, let's talk full nuance for a second. Two things can be true at the same time. Can Verstappen be a great driver? Yes. Can Red Bull give you wings to help you drive? Yes. Definitely yes. All Greek stories that happen like Icarus. When you fly too close to the sun, you get burned. And that's why McLaren won the Constructors last year. Anyway, rant over, back to Zhou Guanyu. And yes, I'm gonna say his name as many times as possible because people need to put some respect on the guy's name. We learn everybody else's name, but not Zhou Guanyu's name. Long story short, this is a great opportunity, and I really hope he gets to show what he has this season without hurting anybody else's points. Now, at this point of the video, you're probably wondering why I haven't shown Zhou Guanyu in the team that he was currently with, the Kick Sauber Steak team, right? Now, I don't know the whole lyric, but just like Kendrick, I hate the way you talk, I hate the way you walk, I hate everything about you. I absolutely despise Sauber Kick Steak team. I can't stand that team. I will not show any photos, but since I'm at the end of my video, and since I don't want people to be like, he's not on Alfa Romeo's not a team. Here's some photos on his previous team. With all that being said, this has been Breakcheckin News with your girl, TNT. Remember, as always, I'm just a girl with her mic, her teacups, and tires, just brewing the ultimate mix of style and speed, so I'll see you at the checkered flag.